Alright, welcome everyone. Not sure whether you guys can hear me. Is it clear? Not sure whether you guys can hear me. Is it clear? Okay, all seems to be clear. We're gonna begin the first match soon. Let's wait out for the first player to turn up. Okay, right here we have Switcheroo versus ClawClan, and we're gonna wait till the match to begin. So what we know here is, okay, this is currently week 9 of the Team Wars. My name is Elvirgelion and I'm your host for today. Okay, so now we'll be awaiting the first player, and let's hope that they'll give us the round of our life, okay? Minasan konnichiwa, game wa manonaku kashim. The game will be starting soon, we just need to wait for the game to start. Okay, so Misaki's first up on Switcheroo. We'll be starting soon. Okay, so let's hope that we will see what kind of match will they be giving us. So the first up will be Misaka from Switcheroo. We'll be seeing who will be the next player that's coming up next. Okay, admin, please check if the sound is okay. Testing 1 2 3. Can everyone hear me clearly? Just need to check. Okay, very good. So my voice is clear, bro? Okay, thank you. Just let me know if there's any needed to amend the music. Okay, now we just wait up. Okay, Misaka is from Switcheroo. Both teams are from Japan. Okay. So yep, let's hope. Okay, so currently most of our matches is okay. Switcheroo did a decent good round. They have win 5 of the matches so far and had only 3 losses, while ClawClan is cutting close with a 4 win and 4 loss rate. So let's see. Okay, so Richo will be up against Misaka. Let's see what will be a kind of game that they will actually show us today. Alright, let's see what are they gonna give us. Okay, just take note, please don't start until the judge has officially said so. Okay, and there begin. Okay, Yubia versus Seto Kaiba. Interesting. Alright, let's see what are they gonna show us today. Okay. Alright, Charge of Light Brigade milling 3 cards from the top of their graveyard. Mills the Battle Boxer Veil, Thunder Dragon, Dragon Raw, as well as another copy of Veil. Okay, that's kind of bad. The mill is terrible because it has no protection on the graveyard. Okay, then effect of the Thunder Dragon Dark effect. Adds the Thunder Dragon Dark to the hand. Raiden's effect adds Raiden's to the hand with the effect Charge of Light Brigade. Then sends the effect of Raiden at the end phase, sends the Spear Kuribo as well as Odo Lupin to the graveyard. At the end phase, Mew again, Mew another Odo Lupin, another Thunder Dragon Raw. Passes the turn back to Misaka. Okay, so now the thing is that this deck is obviously Thunder Dragons. Okay, they focus mainly on having multiple Thunder Dragon in their graveyard and ended the game with a huge bunch of monsters that specialize in banishing light and darkness monsters special summon onto the field itself, and they specialize with a lot of strong single monsters to actually end the game against their opponent. So which is why some of their decks at times can be pretty thick, but they can manage around by having the deck composition being Mew to the graveyard. So now we need to see how is Misaka is going to handle this kind of situation. So let's see what kind of game he's gonna play. Okay, because now the thing is that he is actually playing Seto Kaiba and he is playing Ultimate Dragon. Okay, so from what we know is this game itself is following the newest ban list from the 15th of May 2021. So technically some of the cards are hit, but the white stones was not really that hit in the deck, and the blue eyes can be manageable to play in the game itself. So we will have to see how is Misaka is going to counter react. Okay, in the meantime, let's take a look at the graveyard. So unfortunately, 2 Boxer Veil has been thrown. Okay, so at the reviews, the Blue Eyes White Dragon, the special summon Blue Eyes Alternate White Dragon, its ability allows you to actually destroy target one monster on the field, okay, and actually destroy it. But however, it cannot attack the moment you activate this effect. So the problem is he has already have one blue eyes in his hand. So if he's able to trigger the ultimate dragon skill by revealing 2 blue eyes, it's gonna be a very severe situation. So does nothing, decides to proceed straight on an attack with a 3k automatic blue eyes white dragon onto the Raiden. So if the attack goes through, he will eat a 1k3 damage. But the problem is, will our Rico allow this effect to actually go through? So upon battle phase, any response, he already has a Spear Cribble in his graveyard. Does he have another one in his hand? Is he somewhat able to protect Raiden, or Raiden is just a folder to mill for the time being? Eating that 1k3 maybe is not a big deal towards Rico. So we will have to see. Okay, he actually throws a Spear Cribble to defend himself against the blue eyes, the alternative white dragon. So at this kind of thing, because you're coming to an end phase, there's no monster. Okay, at the end phase, discarding the Dragon Dark effect to actually allow himself to add 1 Thunder Dragon from the deck to the hand. Okay, so he's building his graveyard right now, and there is a multiple copy of mostly dark monsters in his. Actually, all of them are dark monster in his graveyard. The only one that is not dark is only Raiden, but Raiden is actually on the field right now. So most of the cards are dark in the graveyard itself. So now let's see whether does Rico has anything. Okay, banish 3. Okay, he actually banishes 3 dark monster to actually special Chaos Dragon Lavinia. And effect of the Thunder Dark effect, when it's banished, you can actually add 1 Thunder Dragon, so add a Thunderhawk. And not just that, you have Lavinia's effect can still trigger if you want to. Okay, so Dragonhawk effect, discard the special one of the Thunder Dragon. So he actually choose not to actually use the effect of the Lavinia to actually special summon the to shuffle 1 random card opponent's hand to the deck. Okay, single summon to Vermilion Dragon Mech, effect allowing to banish a tuner monster, destroy a monster on the field. So of course he's aiming for the alternative white dragon. So total of 5k7 because Lavinia didn't activate the effect. So is he gonna let it? Is there any way for our Misaka to defend himself against this onslaught battle phase? Absolutely nothing. No answer from Misaka towards Rico's onslaught, and Rico hitches with the first win of the game. Okay, let's go for the next one. Okay, Rico hitches the first win for his team. Good job for ClawClan. Okay, 1-0. Alright. Okay, just checking. Okay, so there's no repeat. Straight away to a second round. Okay. Alright, round 2. Let's go. Okay, let's see how is Misaka is going to recover back from their first loss. Okay, looping again. Activate effect, banishes the Thunder Dragon Dragon Dark, and then self banishes a Thunder Dragon Roar, and then Dragon Dark effect actually searches. Dragon Roar also simultaneously trigger to actually special summon 1 of the Thunder Dragon monster from the deck in defense position. So unfortunately there's no tuner, so it will be returned to hand at the end phase. So he's just setting up board slowly but surely. Okay, so after that, waiting for the resolution of Thunder Dragon's Dark effect to add a card to the hand. So let's see what card will Rico actually add. Okay, so add Dragonhawk. So end phase Dragonhawk return to the hand, and there's another Dragonhawk in his hand also. Okay, so he's just setting up the board, but unfortunately he didn't open with any charge of Light Brigade or the rider itself, so there is no graveyard setup at the moment. So we will have to see what Rico actually do at this kind of situation. Okay, so River Dragonhawk, discard. Okay, and it targets his banished Thunder Dragon Roar. So we have 2 level 6. Is it gonna go for a level 6 Axis, or is it just gonna lead a few as there? Because at the end phase, the Dragonhawk will go back to his hand. So okay, Exit Shokan, Exit Summoning. Let's see what he's planning to summon. So okay, Photon Strike Bouncer, a very strong choice because Photon Strike Bouncer is able to negate the effect of 1 monster when it's activated, and you can actually shoot a 500 damage against opponent. So it's a decent burn. It has a 2k7 high attack. It's a pretty offensive monster. So now the thing is that our dear Misaka has to consider the situation, whether to summon any monster that may trigger its effect. Because if there's any activation, Okay, he has to bait out the first effect against Photon Strike Bouncer, because once it's negated, even though the monster is not destroyed, he cannot actually follow any tactics from there. So it's either the first effect is so minor that it will not affect his play, or the moment he summons his monster and effect activation, he will definitely eat that 500 damage. But the problem is, will we could actually, you know, negate the effect? Like, he may see, okay, is it a bait? Is it not a bait? It really depends the situation that is coming at the same time. So we have to actually observe on how is he going to strategize against the Photon Strike Bouncer, and how is Misaka is going to counter against this play of the Photon Strike Bouncer. So his starting hand hopefully is able to give you any a form of pacing. So we will have to see how would it be. Alright, so okay, apparently they say breath, bro, breath. Not to worry, because I've been used to saying this kind of high manner. I just hope that you guys can actually hear me clearly. Okay, so actually, alright, he's playing Harpies. Okay, Harpies has been hitting on the tier 2 list, just below Blue Eyes during the when we are looking at the Duel Links meta. And Harpy Channel is a very decent card because you're actually able to, you know, special summon another Harpy monster. Like, for example, you can actually special summon a level 4. Okay, and you can actually go for a synchro summoning. So now he actually discarded one card, one of the Happy Lady 1. Okay, so Happy Lady 1 is one of the staple cards used in the Happy deck itself, because it gives all his wing monster additional trial attack, and something of minor trial that can actually make a big deal. Okay, so now the thing is that with the Photon Strike Bouncer effect actually negates the Happy Channel, so and then it actually eats off 500 damage. Is it able to do anything from that? Okay. Follows up with an Elegant Egotist to actually specialize another Happy Lady 1. So that means that it's a 2 level 4, you can actually go for a single summon if you choose to, or he has the option to go for an X6 summon. But now the problem is Photon Strike Bouncer has already used the first effect to negate, so he can't actually do it again. Okay, so he's actually going for a synchro summoning. Okay, single summon the Happy Cyber Happy Slash Dragon, revealing the Happy Oracle special summon exile onto the field. If it actually trigger, ties that might increase the attack to actually ram over that Photon Strike Bouncer. Happy Oracle effect at the end phase triggers, search back the Elegant Egotist to your hand, and he can actually proceed use the spell again one more time on the very next turn if he actually chooses to. So it's a very strong opening board, because the things that with the Happy the Cyber Slash. Okay. Alright, so now the things that on the Cyber Slash Happy Lady, okay, you can actually, you know, bounce against bounce one or monster upon control when a spell is activated. So the first spell, it will be a severe handicap against the opponent. Alright, so Lavinia special summon itself to actually activate the effect. So actually destroys the destroys 2 monsters simultaneously, wiping the board out, and the problem is Lavinia can't attack, so we need to see how is he going to deal that damage in a single. So because it's only 3k4, nice meal on the additional rider, the damage is just nice, more than 3k5. So is he gonna just ram it through, or is he gonna synchro summon? Because the thing is that from what we know, Happy Ladies don't really play any defensive mechanism. Okay, it really depends on whether are they gonna attack in any form of playstyle. So they decided not. He decided to play safe and actually goes for exit summoning, reveal Dragon Hawk effect, discard itself to actually specials to. Yes, to special summon 1 Banished Thunder Dragon, goes for battle phase, 2k4, 1 slap, another 2k4. Okay, no response at all from Misaka, and clinches the game for Rico. Alright, let's take a look at the next round. Alright, so Misaka loses 2 rounds. Oh yes, I forgot, I need to actually to actually do the total score. Apologies on that. Okay, we'll see who is the next player that is being sent out. Total score 2. Okay, so ClawClan going very strong on the first round. Wins against a Blue Eyes and win against a Happy Lady. In the end, he's going strong with the Thunder Dragons. Alright, so Shuhei is actually up next. Let's see what kind of match is he gonna show us for today. Alright, let's go. Current match, Rico, no losses at all. Shuhei second player, from ClawClan. Charge a Light Brigade, nice opening, a very strong beginning. Okay, add the Raiden to the hand. Okay, the Mew is a marvelous 3 Thunder Dragons. So many ways to play around. 3 Darkness, a lot of methods to play around, and he's able to facilitate his graveyard very easily. Alright, so let's go. So usually what does he plan to do next? Okay, because most of playstyle is once you have a Raiden, you actually throw a Raiden out on the field because you want to actually gain as much advantage on the graveyard because you need to actually have the multiple number of Thunder Dragons and Light and Dark monster play. Of course, it has to be the right one, because if you have those Sphere Creeping all this, it ain't gonna help you much because they do nothing in a graveyard unless they are food for Lavinia for them to do that outplay. So you have to see. The usual playstyle is he will summon Raiden, but the problem is, will Rico actually do the same procedure, or does he have any other plans in mind? Okay, so now the problem is Shuhei has already understand that the Thunder Dragon is not something easy to deal with, and of course he is playing the Shark, so obviously we know what skill will he be playing. Yeah, so that way you can't really comment, but we have to see that it will be the same skill. So okay, let's see. In this moment, we see how is he gonna respond to this situation. Alright. Okay, Dragonheart effect activates, discards itself to special summon the Thunder Dragon Roar out onto the field. Okay, so Enphase having a 2k for beat, so he actually chooses not to use Raiden first for a graveyard folder. So he's trying to observe to see what would Shuhei do in this kind of situation. So yep, it's something that we get to see now. Okay, like what is his intention in this game at the moment? Okay, he seems to be considering his options. Just give me a sec. Okay, so he actually normal summons the heavy infantry and another infantry and go tell 3 of the sharks to change all his water monster to a level 4 and goes for active summon to Abyss Dweller. Okay, so his Abyss Dweller, he actually plans to actually negate any effects that activate in the opponent's graveyard. Okay, heavy infantry effect being detached is a formal way to be sent to the graveyard, destroys the Dragon Roar and sets a card face down. So now the things that Abyss Dweller is able to get rid of open field, and he actually passes turn to Rico without attacking at all. Okay, so he chooses not to attack, maybe for fear of the Spear Creeble, I guess. There's a lot of rationale why he is planning to, because you wouldn't know what is in Rico's hand right now. Because we do know in the previous game, he do play Spear Creeble, and he actually play more than 2 or 2. I'm not sure on the deck ratio, because we do see that he has 2 Spear Creeble exposed at that point of time. So Rico actually does nothing at all and passes the turn back to Shuhei. So now Shuhei's turn, he has the advantage with Abyss Dweller on the field, and he has one material of the Elitian Heavy Infantry, which he can choose not to discard because he is actually waiting for a counter against opponent wherever he actually summons a monster on the field, because this effect can be activated on either player's turn. So he's playing he's playing cautiously right now, and Rico is in a very disadvantage at this point in time because he having no monster. He's bound to eat at 2k8, and if Shuhei is able to summon any monster that's above 1k8, it is gonna eat a lot of damage. Alright, okay, Rico's graveyard, let me see. Okay, so Basso Shark effect activated. Target special summon the Silent Anger. Okay, graveyard, checking for Shuhei. These are the things in the graveyard. Okay, 4 Thunder Dragons and 1 charge of the Light Brigade. Okay, so special summon the Silent Angle, Basso Shark. So is it gonna go for another level 4 synchro summoning? Okay, so let's see. Okay, now Rico, he's in a very bad situation right now. Summoning monster can be a very detrimental situation, but Abyss Dwellers can just destroy with the effect Atlantia. Okay, he decides not to exit summon, goes for the game. So 2k2 hit on the face against Rico. Does he have a Spear Kuribo to defend himself? Okay, chose Forbidden Lens. Okay. 1k4, left 2k6. Why did he choose the Forbidden Lens though? Okay, alright. A very cautious play. He chose a Forbidden Lens to poke slowly. Ah, I see. Okay, draw. So they worry he may have Draw Sense Dark, but he actually has Draw Sense Spell and Trap instead, which has a better activated condition. Okay, Many Awakened Dragon actually discards the Love Lupin and adds 2 copies of Chaos Dragon Lavinia. Okay, that's gonna be a tough cookie to crack because he does he have sufficient material to summon 2 of them? Okay, he has the 1 dark, 2 dark, 3 dark, 4 dark, and 1 light monster. Okay, so banishes, special summon the Lavinia. Okay, Lavinia effect activates, targeting 3 dark? Yes. Yeah, 3 darks. Wait, one dark, 2 dark, yeah, 3 dark. Okay, Abyss Duality effect activate. Aims to destroy the Lavinia. Because graveyard effect is anything that activates in the graveyard will be negated. But this banishes at the Dragonhawk, the banish effect will still go through. Banish destroys 1 copy of Lavinia, but however, you need to know that he may have 1 more. Does he? Yeah, he hasn't enough ammunition for the second one, unfortunately. But the problem is, if he destroys 1, it will be a bait, because the thing is that he already... Okay, pretty smart, he chooses the effect chooses to destroy, and the inventory effect activated when sent to the graveyard actually destroys 1 face-up monster on the field. Destroys the Lavinia. Bait out. Raiden, Muse 2. Synchro Summoning. Okay, that's a very strong bait right here. Dragon Mech. Graveyard check. Dragon Mech effect banishes a tuner to destroy a card on the field. A very strong bait out. Okay, does he have 1 more? Okay, Dragon Mech effect discards itself. Special summon. Special summon the Dragoneer. Banishes again 1 more. Special summon another copy of the Lavinia, going for the score. Battles. Destroys 1 more. Hiya. Shuhei just bites the dust. That's right, the bait is real. Like everyone is competing. Oh yeah, the bait. The bait. Okay, so apparently Shuhei bites the dust, unfortunately. Rico is actually going strong for his team. Very strong indeed. Very strong. Alright. Let's check on the score right now. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's check on the thing. Okay. Switcheroo aims for a repeat. We'll be using the same deck. Let's go. Aiming for a repeat. Repeat used by Shuhei. Okay, auto looping summon targets 1 card that vanishes. Okay, let's go. Okay, Dragon Roll effect activates. Sorry, Dragon Dark effect activates. Dragon Roll effect actually activates. Add the Dragonhawk to the hand. And special summon another Dragonhawk. Then Dragonhawk effect discards to special summon the Dragon Roll on the field, and he's gonna go for the same shenanigans, go for a rank 6 exit summon, and let's go for Photon Strike Bouncer, free negating on opponents instead, and able to shoot 500 damage, so it's a very strong bait against our dear Shuhei. So the first monster, depending on situation, we'll have to see whether does he plan to negate. Alright, so graveyard, at the point of time, only 1. Dragonhawk, Banish, Dragonark, Materials, these 2. Okay, so let's see how Shuhei is gonna respond to this game right now. Okay. Okay, Book of Moon, very smart move. So effect is bound to go through because Photon Shock Bouncer can't negate. Okay, Dipsy Deva, special summon a level 3 or lower sea support type monster, and she's gonna go for Tail Trap the Shark again and go for a rank for Synchro X6 summoning. So Tail Trap the Shark is gonna get abused off the back straight away. Okay, additional normal summon first for a little marksman first. So is it gonna go for a single summon? Nope, Tail Trap the Shark change all to level 4. Alright, he's gonna go for all level 4, X6 summon to Abyss Dweller. So additional attack and able to run through a lot of monsters at the same time. One set card, a little marksman can actually destroy a battle phase, Abyss Dweller, destroy the set Photon Shock Bouncer with no chance of negating any effect at all, and hits another score against the Adolf Lupin. So a pretty strong setup for this case. So we will have to see anything. Okay, detach. Infantry effect activate destroys the looping so that earn replay will actually occur because there's a change on number monster on the field during the battle phase, and the 1k9 goes for straight up on the face against recall. Marksman effect actually activate inflict battle damage special summon another copy Elitian squad and goes for another Zara attack right smack on the face. No, he did use the skill Tail Trap the Sharks to actually change his monster to level 4. Okay, finally Shuhei did first blood. First blood. Shuhei, first blood against Rico. Alright. Rico got first blood. Alright. Okay, let's see what is the second deck that will be coming up against this. Alright, so Switcheroo, score 1. Finally, first blood. Both are at their second deck. Let's go. Both are at their second deck. Shuhei hit the first blood against Rico. Score 3-1. Alright. So Ultimate Dragon is the second deck of choice for our dear Rico. Alright, so Deep Sea Diva again, pretty strong pacing. Okay, it is a very hard counter because you can actually negate effects in the graveyard. Our dear Whitestone can't use the effect, no! It's gonna be terrible. So he knows it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna go for Territory of the Shark. He's gonna go for the rank for Abyss Dweller and totally sealing the graveyard effect at his face. It is a very bad matchup. There must be a way to get rid of this Abyss Dweller, or else it can be posing a very severe situation against our Rico right here. Alright, so it's gonna be difficult right now. So let's see what can be done for this situation. Rico is in a very tight fix. Abyss Dweller is a... I can't say that word, okay? It's a hindrance, okay? Let's say it's a hindrance against Rico's kind of blue eye situation. So let's pray that he find a way to get rid of the Abyss Dweller. Maybe with finds a way to get rid of it. Okay, so the Whitestone Asian is gonna be pretty difficult. Abyss Dweller's got straight trigger, not allowing, okay, at the same time destroying our dear Whitestone the Asian, and you can't use the effect because of Abyss Dweller's ability. Okay, Ancient Rule straight off the bat. Special summon the White Dragon Spirit of the White, targeting a set card, spell and trap to be destroyed. Chains with the Book of Moon. Okay, he can choose to chain it to tribute to Summer Blue Eyes, or he can just leave it as is. Okay, so if that goes through, banishes, the monster got flip face now, and normal summon done, and face can't trigger the effect of our little egg right here. Our White Asian is actually sealed off the bat. It's a very difficult play right at the moment, so it's it's gonna be very crazy for this battle phase. No cares given. A later is gonna strut. Attack squad hits 2k7, 1k3, leaving back to Rico. Mind you, Abyss Dweller step 1 more material. It's gonna be a very crazy situation. The graveyard effect Okay, so Extermination effect returns back the dragon spirit of the wipe back to the hand. Okay, so the thing is that, okay, at least banish effect can still go through, but setting a card, how much can it help is really dependent on the situation. We have to worry about the set card that Rico is gonna give. So passes the turn back to Shuhei. So apparently Shuhei has a very huge advantage here against Blue Eyes right now. Okay, if his set card is another white stone ancient, he's gonna just, you know, detach away the material and the effect will be kapoosh, it'll be gone. Alright, so battle phase straight up. Karma cut, very ferocious, definitely targeting the Abyss Dweller, trying to get rid of it, so that the graveyard effect maybe possibly still trigger. Okay, so let's see is does our dear Shuhei able to respond in this kind of games. So let's see whether you see able to counter it in this kind of situation. Alright, so now the thing says Shuhei, okay, from with the lens. Straight off the bat, changing the decreasing the attack of this Dweller, protecting from Karma cards, and go straight off the bat. So you check defense, hopefully defense is like, you know, less than 1k4, I guess. Okay, opening Treacherous Trap hole. Okay. Alright. There's another copy go battle phase and Rico died. Alright, finally Rico is yeet off his seat from there. Okay, so nice job to Shuhei. Very strong play. A very strong counter against the Blue Eyes that our dear Rico has in game at the moment. Okay, so let's see. Finally the second loss. Great. Okay, so now let's just take a look at the current player list. Let's take a look. Okay, so Rico died. So let's see who's the next player that is up. Alright, so score for Team 1, our dear Switcheroo is actually 2, finally kicking Rico off the series with a strong play. Alright, so let's see who will be the new player that will be sent in by Switcheroo to actually counter, sending by ClawClan to actually counter Shuhei's, you know, Territory of the Shark. So obviously any decks that play Graveyard is a no-no, definitely no-go against this kind of situation, because Abyss Dweller is gonna just point a big fat middle finger right at their faces and it's gonna just create a terrible situation right here. So in the meantime, let's take a look what will be the situation like. Okay. Okay, so let's just take a look while we wait for this. That's on. Let me just check something. Okay, just waiting for the next player. Okay. Let me just check something. Okay. Just give us a sec while we prepare for the next player. Okay, next player is up. Wait, who is this again? Oh my god, my jab is so terrible. Okay, no, just spectate first. Okay. Wait, is this Koro or Fukusuke? Alright, Helena Heavy Infantry, normal summons the Deep Sea Diva. Deep Sea Diva trigger effect activated. Capture the sharks. Exit summon. Okay. Just take a Fuku. Okay, the next play is Fuku. Okay, so straight up throwing a Necro Valley and a Beast Dweller at the same time. Okay, yeah, my gem is manageable. It's actually Fuku for the next spell. Fuku is up. Sorry, give me a minute. Okay. Alright, let's see what's the response. So, negates graveyard effect and Necro Valley at the same time. So it's gonna be a terrible situation. Okay, so let's see how will this game actually be played out. So how is Fuku going to respond to this situation? Okay, maybe I could just fill in your folder a bit while we are on this kind of thinking phase against for Fuku. Okay, so the things that we can't really see what that is Fuku. Oh, okay. Shiranui, okay. Oh my god. This is a very bad situation. Shiranui relies heavily on graveyard and Necro Valley can't touch your graveyard. Oh, that's gonna be a problem right here. It's gonna be a big problem right here. Okay, so Blister not risking wanting to lose that Dixie Diva, which is a very good tuner. Straight with the Shiranui Spectral Sword and Necro Valley. You know, being Necro Valley means that your graveyard can't really touch anything. So it's kind of jammed there. You can't do shit there. Like, it's just jammed there. You can't do anything. It's like Necro Valley say, what you gonna do? You can't touch your graveyard. You can't change the effect. You can't special summon. And Abyss Dweller also negates any effect. So it's a double layer negation. Okay, negates activity effect. Negates everything. Can't touch it? No. Revive it? No. Banish it? No. You can't do anything. So he's gonna go offensive with the Abyss Dweller because Abyss Dweller is the secondary constant here. The main constant is actually Necro Valley sealing all the graveyard resurrection capabilities of Shiranui and any banishing capabilities that come along with it. So, you know, it's just terrible. It's just gonna be a very a crazy situation right here. And yeah, it's gonna be so goated right here. Yeah, right. You're right, you call it, it's goated here. It's really goated here. It's just jammed there, the 3 set card. What are you doing? Any of the set card is gonna deal with the Necro Valley or even deal with the Beast Dweller. If you can't deal with it, X is basically KO for Fuku. Come on, there must be some kind of situation. Come, just you know, oh my god, oh, yeah, okay, someone and Shiranui Spectral Sword hoping to get rid of the Deep Sea Diva, I guess. There's the strategy right now from Fuku. I mean, the 3 Sekai has to amount to something because Necro Valley is still there. The problem is still right there. Okay, so successfully destroying the Deep Sea Diva. So what else? Anything? Shuhei is just, you know, rolling right here, man. You know, Abyss Dweller is just gonna, you know, rolling right here. Yep. Additional normal summon. The additional normal summon right here, so does it have the additional normal summon for heavy infantry? Does it have? If it has, it'll be good, man. It will be good. It's not really looking good for our dear Fuku right here. And you can use the skill twice per duel, so he can go for another Beast Dweller because he can choose to if he wants to. Like no chill. You know, we can go for another Beast Dweller, no problem at all. So this is the main problem. Necro Valley is the main problem. Okay, Hellzer Canadian attempts to flip down one of the monster to prevent another exit summoning, I guess. Of course, he depending on which one who he hit. Because he either one, the damage that will be done there will be lesser. There is one right. Okay, so he decides to flip down the angle slicing instead. Okay, battle phase Abyss Dweller hits on the Shiranui. Okay, Ballistic Squad. Alright, tributes away, aims for the Abyss Dweller. Okay, good call. Abyss Dweller effect activate, detach. Alright. Okay. Gets to destroy a set card, mind you. You can actually quick effect and get rid of another ballistic squad. So yeah, Fuku is in a very nitty situation, very tight situation. And not just that, the Panzer Canadian can actually, okay, so he decides to return back to add back a trap. Alright, so he actually adds back his skill, Samurai Scout effect activates. Alright, so he saves a ballistic squad in his hand, returns the Panzer Canadian and the ballistic squad, and then the Samurai Scout effect activates, setting 2 cards. Okay, so sends the solid set to graveyard. Okay, now the problem is Nako Valley is still right there. So it's gonna prove difficult. Okay, he has to get rid of Nako Valley. I mean, he do have the ballistic squad for a reason. Like, does he plan to do anything? Because ballistic squad, he has it. Definitely one of them. Okay, Panzer Canadian sets down the heavy infantry. Alright, so now the Samurai Scout still has the advantage here. Okay, throws the Forbidden Lens, protects against the Panzer Canadian. Okay, now we know what that set card was because it is at the back. So now the problem is he has to risk it. Does he want to tribute to destroy one of the monsters? Tribute to destroy Nako? I mean, the thing is that he still hasn't used the Territorial Shark for the second time. I mean, he has the option to, okay, so he chooses to do it. So he's gonna go for Exit Summoning, and we do know. We already have an idea what the last set card is going. I'm done, he already adds it, right? So Abyss Dweller. So now the problem is, will he allow it to go through? Now the problem is both players will be having a stalemate of no monsters on the field. So Ballistic got tribute away the Samurai Scout. Abyss Dweller effect, chains, the Silent Anger. Alright, if that doesn't trigger stalemate, really both players have absolutely nothing. Really, nothing on their hand. And he has a Nako Valley on the field, so something must get rid of that Nako Valley, or else it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Technically, I mean, the thing is that based on what is said, he has to actually ballista the Duel to survive. So everyone's playing in a very sad kind of situation. Shira has already dropped out of meta for those who are asking. So he's gonna just be poking with the Spectral Sword. Small pokes. Small pokes, yeah. Okay, this is the graveyard that he has. Diva, Gozuki. 2 heavy inventories in the graveyard. No, 3 heavy inventories in the graveyard. And our Gozuki actually throws his Samurai Scout to the graveyard. Okay, better face. Better face. Does the set card have anything? Shuhei, come on. Okay, Bokomon against the Gozuki. Okay, barely hanging on the thread of life with a miserable 1,500 life points against a 1,800 life points. So it differences only minus 300 and X the one card. Will the one card save Shuhei? Come on, Shuhei, show something. Show a miracle or something. I don't know. Throw something. Is he gonna show any form of a gameplay right now? Is he able to counter anything? Okay, nothing. Oh, yikes. 1k7. It's pretty enough. Alright, despite having the overwhelming advantage of countering Shiranui's ability to revive, Fuku against all odds kick Shuhei's out of the game. Good job. Good job. Alright. So Shuhei is yeet. Not Shu. Yeah, Shuhei is yeet out. Okay. Alright. And Fuku actually won first round. Okay, so Shiranui. Alright, total score 4. Okay. Alright, this is gonna be quite a huge one. Okay, so Fuku actually used the Shiranui. Alright, so next representative from Switcheroo. Please send out your player. Okay, so who's the next one? Okay, so Shiranui against all odds, despite being slapped left hand side, right hand side, center side on the ban list, hitting hitting the combos and all this, the Shogun Saga, all this. Sorry, the Sun Saga, yeah, Sun Saga. So, and most of the cards will hit to semi or to limited. They surprisingly still fast strongly against Shuhei with the Captured Shark. With that Abyss Stellar, mind you, that Abyss Stellar and the Necro Valley at the same time. Yep, still got it. Shanu is like, oh no chill, still got it, no problem. Alright, so let's see who will be the next player sent in by Switcheroo to actually face off against a Bandit's hit. Shira knew it. Alright, so wait, Sea Archer. You know when you combine the words together, it looks like searcher. Alright. I almost pronounced the ring of it. Sorry for butchering the name. Alright, okay, so let's see. Sea Archer. Okay. Alright, Sea Archer. Guess. Sea Archer. Yeah. Now when the names are combined together in the in-game name, Searcher. Oh my god, can't believe I won't say that name wrongly. Okay, so let's go for the next one. Let's wait for them to begin the game real soon after they send out that list to show to our judge today. Alright, for those who just tuned in, welcome. We are watching the Season 9 Week 9 Switcheroo versus ClawClan, and this is a pretty tight match. So now the problem is ClawClan is still at their second player, Fuku, having no loss at all, and our Switcheroo has already thrown in with their third player, Sea Archer, into the game. So we will have to see what kind of show they show us. Okay, still need to wait for them to actually set up. Not act weird. Wait, give me a minute. Yeah. Okay, in the meantime, let's see what does the chat say. Okay, so someone will comment about the Diva deck itself. Top deck Squire, top deck War. Yes, the previous game definitely top deck War. Subscription act figurine, I guess. Unknown is here. I'm out. Nothing of value was lost. Okay. Okay, just wait for the game to begin. In the meantime, yeah, let me just give you a check. Did that game start or was I lag out? Oh, shadow game. Okay, apparently there is a glitch ongoing that some of the games were actually, how am I supposed to say? Like, there is a certain situation when the game actually started, but we can't spectate because we can't see the we can't press the view as spectate. So just give us a while they conclude their first game, I guess. That's the only way we can go around it. Yeah. Let me just check on this situation. Give us a minute. Okay, so for now, okay, the Sea Archer and Fuku's game is actually ongoing, but because of the glitch in this system, we quite shadow game actually. We quite shadow game. It actually caused we are not able to actually spectate the game due to a glitch. So we will have to wait and wait. Let me check. So. Wait, let me just check on something. Okay, apparently the game will actually be saved, but I was told to actually speak comment through, so let me just check the room play. Yeah, let me just check. Switcheroo is not yet out yet. Okay, just give me a minute on this. One sec, huh? Alright guys, apparently the game still hasn't concluded, and I'm supposed to speak comment the first one. Okay. Give me a sec while I check on something. Alright guys, in the meantime, we'll just take a short break with a trailer from our side, and we'll see when is the game gonna resume. Just give us a sec. Okay, are they still at their game? Let me just check through. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Alright, I'll make this quick on the first one. Okay, this is the current match that was Shadow Game. I'll just make a quick commentary on this. Hopefully, I make it quick. Okay, so Odeon versus the Sea Archer. This is the first one, the first one ever. Okay, I'll make a quick commentary. Hopefully, I can actually catch up. Okay. So starting a turn first, okay, Searcher setting 3 card, pass the turn back to Searcher. Searcher actually normal summon with the Harpy channel. Then after the Floodgate Travel sets chains with the Shallowness Tribute away, special another channel effect discards a Harpy and got negated by the Fiendish Chain, so Harpy channel effect doesn't go to special another copy, passes the turn back to Fuku. Fuku's normal summons the Gozuki. Fiendish Chain again against the Gozuki, so both effect got negated onto the field. Alright, set the turn, passes to Searcher. Okay, so actually normal summon Harpy Perfumer, searches for the Elegant Egotist, and it's gonna activate, okay, synchro summon to the Cyber slash Harpy Lady, activate Elegant Egotist, special summon the Harpy Lady 1, go for battle phase, hit 1k2, change to Johnny Mirror Force, returns back the Harpy slash Harpy Lady, bounces back the Harpy Lady 1 so that the monster will be safe, and passes a turn, normal activate the Harpy Feather Rest, Returning back 3 Happy Monsters to draw a card, and normal summons the Happy Lady 1, ties thereby increase the attack by 100, inflicting 1100, leaving 100 times, change to Swallow Nest, opens with another Happy Perfumer, change with initiation, negate if your Perfumer opens Swallow Nest, tribute away, special another Happy Oracle, Elegant Egoist activated, and battle phase. Okay, Oracle if at battle phase deals the game and wins. Okay, Sea Archer wins the first round. Okay, so let's go for the second match and spectate. Okay, so Sea Archer wins the first round. Alright. Whew, that's quick. So the combination of the Swallow Nest actually saves the day. Okay, Happy Perfumer again, normal summon searches, and Fuku actually switches to a Blue Eyes. Okay, so Synchro Summoning to a Cyber / Happy Lady out onto the field, pass a turn back to Fuku. Fuku normal summons the Sigil Eyes of Blue, searches for the White Stone of the Ancients. Sets card and passes the turn. Goes for the Happy Hunting Ground, destroy the second Happy Perfumer, change with Karma card, discard, and banishes the Cyber / Happy Lady. Okay, let me just amend the score first. Okay. So Fuku actually lost one, unfortunately. Pretty close match from both sides. So Happy Lady 1 summons special summons. Unfortunately, Happy's Hunting Ground has to destroy a spell check, so targets itself and destroys itself. Okay, so go for Gaga Samurai, goes for a double attack, detach. So now the thing that Sigil Eyes of Blue will eat the full damage at one shot. Alright, so Happy Feathers Rest, returns back 3 copy of the Happy Monsters, return back and you get to draw a card. Okay, Tai Sabai increases attack 2k and one more hits the 2k. Alright. Wins against Sutra, wins against Fuku. Hey, what the hell is this? Why do I have this? Why do I even have this? I'm not the one playing. Why the hell do I have this? Oh my god, that's kind of funny. Okay, ignore that thing. Alright, so Sea Sutra actually wins the second round. Sorry, Sea Archer. Sea Archer. The pronunciation, oh my god. Okay. Alright. So it's tied to 4-4. This is a pretty tight score though. Very tight score. Okay. Alright, so sorry, maybe the first game I was a bit too paced. So basically there is the first game that Sutra has is a hoop to loop with the Swallow's Nest, dodging every single trap that our dear Fuku has thrown against it, thus sealing a game against round 1. As for round 2, because of the additional attack boost from the Gaga Samurai, against the 6 Eyes of Blue actually deals a total of exact 4,000 damage against the opponent. So apparently the Sea Archer actually clinches his game with that play. Yeah. Okay, so Fuku is out. Let's see who is the next player that is going to be sent in by Switcheroo. Okay, they are their last 2 players. Okay. Okay, Ma. Alright. Hopefully, let's hope not for another shadow game. It's very irritating. So did I spell correctly? Hey, sorry. 1A too many. Yep. Alright, let's go. So we know that CRCha is going strong with Happy against Ma. So Ma actually uses a U-Bell, so maybe like the previous few games that Rico like maybe Rico, he is actually using the Thunder Dragon. Okay, Thunder Dragons. No. So the spell trap ability to actually add a spell trap to hand when life point is hit below the amount. Okay, so same thing, having the Raiden, milling the number monsters, and ending the game with a Raiden as well as a Dragon Roar. So the things that we need to see. Okay, it's just very strong bond at the very beginning. Okay, so goes for the Happy. Absolutely nothing to stop the Happy channel to actually special summon a Happy monster, and going straight for a synchro summon on the Cyber / Happy Lady. Which is pretty strong card because there's a lot of ways to play around. Okay, you can dodge stuff when the trap targets your Happy monster, or you can get rid of opponent's monster for a for a swift victory, for a swift game. So it really depends on how would the play be actually like. So okay. Alright, so special summons such as the Elegant Egotist. Not bad. So now the issue is, okay, synchro summon. Definitely go for the Cyber / Happy Lady. To activate the Elegant Egotist. Okay, so Happy Lady actually bounces one card away and at the same time net producing another monster onto the field. So of course here you choose to summon a Happy monster from the deck to the field. So we need to see what does he play in some, because he has a lot of options. Now, example one would be the Happy Lady one, which increases the monster attack, and another copy of the Elegant Egotist, no issues at all. So it depends. Okay, he's gonna just buff up his board to Happy Lady, increase the board to 600 attack per monster. Tie step fine. It's a huge one. The only way that our dear Ma can really save that if he has a Spear Cribble. If not, he'll definitely bite the dust. He must Spear Cribble both cards. Does he have two? Is he able to stop both? Is he able? Okay, Artifact Varja, good choice. It is a good choice because of the defense that it has. Defense is actually 1k9, so thankfully thanks to the ties that bind, he actually squeak out. Alright, so destroy this. Okay, see, he still have to deal with another Happy Lady one. Okay, another copy of Artifact Varja. Okay, good defensive capabilities, so he only managed to take the 1k8 difference from the Cyber / Happy Lady. Other than that, not much was there, I guess. Yes. So we just need to take a look in terms of the situation. He is in a very tight spot right now because of the full board. Even without the ties that bind, most of the monster has a strong substantial amount, and any spells and traps that is activated will actually hinder Ma if he has any monsters right on the field. So we do see a very reactive playstyle against for Cyber / Happy Lady, depending on playstyle, and we had to see that there is a set card there. So it could be something that cause situation against Ma, because we do know, we saw that Switcheroo do have some copies of Fiendish Chain and all this to actually negate monsters effects, because the problem is like Happy Ladies is not really scared of spam traps, because their Cyber / Happy Lady can actually give a net minus against opponent, because you get rid of their monster if they use. So really against a deck like this, like you have to play your spam traps first. You can't leave your monsters out there. If not, the monster will just go back, and you could have wasted your own, pretty much your own normal summon, and it is very annoying at times. Alright, so Chaos Breaker in the graveyard actually activates the effect to actually special summon it. Alright, and he can actually aim for card your opponent's graveyard to banish. So what are the good targets for this to actually get rid of? Okay, I mean, I'm not sure whether should I get rid of the Egotist, or is there any other stuff? I mean, there is plenty of options here. There's plenty of Harpies here. Okay, so decide to go for the hit on the let me call this, okay, hit on the solo card, the hit on the solo perfumer. Alright, then activates the dragon effect when it is actually banished. You can special summon one Thunder Dragon from the deck in actually in defense position. And if it chooses to special summon a level 6, right, he can actually go for a rank 6 summon. Really kind of really, and most of the to go option will be the bouncer. But the problem is with the cyber slash happy lady being having a huge attack, you have to aim for the little ones, which is the happy lady one. And so it's gonna be a very severe situation, and I mean getting real happy fulfill may change the game. I mean they do have their spell, so if you do have three of the happy cards, you can't actually return the draw card. So it's a good call to banish one of the potential targets. Yeah, it could go either way in how the game is like. So we have to see. Okay, actually some Constella. Okay, so not going bouncer but going Constella. Okay. So he decides to actually find. He's definitely gonna get rid of the cyber slash ability. Definitely gonna get rid of it. But if what we think is correct, if this card, the set card that C's Archer has, is actually a finishing, it could go down the wrong way, in the most wrong way possible. So we have to see, like, is the set card the right counter against the Mark 7? So it's just definitely there. It has to be some sort of deja vu. I mean, does it has the finishing? Does it has it? Because we do see he do play. So yeah. So Seka, is it a finishing? Okay, but he choose not to use it. He actually go for adds the Dragon Hawk to the hand. Okay, Dragon Hawk effect activate. Discard itself to special summon one of the Thunder monster that was banished. Okay, so alright, so he actually expect special summon, graveyard check, looping. Okay, just go straight up for battle phase. Alright, so treasure strapple instead. Destroys 2 monster and full board. Oh my god. It's gonna leave a scar. It's a huge monster. Any spear creepers, anyone? Increase the attack. Any spear creepers. I mean, if you play this, if he actually plays the Vaja, I don't think he plays spear creeper. I mean, he could people. I don't think so. Okay, so Mark bikes the dust. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let me just amend the score. Archer wins the third one. That's all. Sorry. Mark lost one. Alright. Okay, ClawClan actually repeats as well. Okay. Okay, ClawClan has repeat, chooses to activate his repeat. Interesting. Okay, Dragon Hawk. Okay, so they say filter out and passes them back to Sea Archer with just a Dragon Dark in the field. Yeah. Okay, so the Happy Channeler discards a Happy Perfumer to actually specify another Happy Perfumer. Okay. Perfume effect activates. Adds a spell that has the Happy Sisters, that that has the Happy Lady Sister in the text. So This is actually added to the hand. Goes for a synchro summoning. Okay, Egotist bounces the Dragon Duck, scoops, Sea Searcher wins. Okay, Sea Archer, Sea Searcher. Why do I keep calling you Sea Searcher? I'm so sorry that I butchered your name. Alright. Keep taking Sea Searcher. Jesus. Alright, so 6. Pretty fast, quick game. Okay. So left Potato and Kurosuke. Alright, let's see who is the next player being sent. Alright, let's see. Okay, so apparently the matchup was pretty alright. So Sea Archer going very strong with Harpies. So, you know, it's not tier 2 for nothing. I mean, having the right thing and throwing a Swallow's Nest once or twice, kind of, dodge a lot of cards. Pretty strong. Alright, so let's see who will ClawClan send out next. They have to knock the Sea Archer off, or else they will be on a one player disadvantage in this situation. So let's see what can be done or what is shown. Alright. Okay, in the meantime, while we are waiting for them to send out their players, let's go for a little short trailer break. Alright, welcome back everyone. So Kurosuke is next from ClawClan. Let's see what amazing game will we see today. Okay. Alright. Okay, this Diva. Okay, going straight off the bat with a very strong Tailtree of the Shark ability, and with our deal heavy inventory as a material, being able to destroy a card on the field. So, any normal summoning of a Happy Lady you need to have a Happy Lady on the field before the Egotist can actually work. So it could be an advantage against Searcher, because the moment Searcher summons a monster here, because he's just gonna pop it away, so that the Egotist will be a dead card in the hand. Because Other than equities, I don't remember there's any other with the special ability other than Channeler, but that's on the deck as well. So the problem is he's gonna, get rid of the Channeler, because the Channeler is not on summon skill. It's actually an activated skill, so there's no priority anymore for the. I mean, I'm not sure how many guys know about priority, but in this kind of situation, the moment Channel comes out, it just destroys it, and there's no follow up at all, because unless you have some way or manner to cheat out a happy monster out, or it's not gonna really do much. So we will have to see how the game play like, because he's gonna maintain strong with the Abyss Dweller, inflicting the 2k2, leaving 1k8 to our dear Sea Archer. So now with the Channeler being thrown out, does he have any other happy monsters to make up for the loss? Okay, the second copy happy Channeler, so he can actually discard one happy card to special happy monster from the deck. So now the problem is the 3-set card legit? If the 3-set card is able to do something happy Channel, that's it. Okay, good play on the Book of Moon. Totally breaking the combo off there. So you need to have your summon to be successful. The moment your summon is gone, that's it. Okay, because Channeler search for Perfumer, or Perfumer search for the spell. The moment anything get interrupted, or you don't have a face a happy monster, you will be just a sitting duck. It'll be a sitting duck situation for you right here. Alright, so opens with a Necro Valley as well. Okay, goes Battle Phase, destroy the Channeler. Okay, leaving no chance for the spell. Okay, to return the 3 happy monster back to the deck to draw a card. So he's not giving any option. He's just throwing the Necro Valley just for that spell. Really, just for the spell, preventing the further strong plays, upcoming plays. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I kind of forgot about the text of the it's called Inaction. Sorry. I did play actual Yu-Gi-Oh for a time being, but I kind of stopped there for a while. Okay, finishing actually against the Happy Perfumer, negating its effect. Okay, so open Switcheroo has dodges. Okay, so the problem is the effect is when it's summoned, it has already successfully touched the field. So chaining a finishing and then throwing a Swallow's Nest somewhere in our channel, the effect of our dear Happy Perfumer will still be able to resolve, because it has been normal summoned successfully. You can actually search for the Happy's hunting ground, so no problemo. And not just that, our dear finishing is a dead stick, the Spell Trap Zone. Okay, so one less threat to worry around, I guess. Yeah, because the normal summon has been successful. Happy Channel effect to discard a happy card to special another happy monster, and it will further trigger the Happy's Hunting Ground effect to actually destroy one Spirit Trap on the field, which of course there's plenty. I mean, he could aim for the Necro Valley if he wants to. No problem. Hunting Ground if activate, maybe he think that Necro Valley isn't a threat, he may actually destroy something else. Like there's 2 seconds there as well, so actually aims for one on the very right hand side. So is there any opening against the set card? Like, does he have a counter? No. Okay, so it destroys the Forbidden Lands, open Treasure Travel to destroy 2 cards at once. So the 2k2 is able to do a massive damage. Okay, so 2 monster gone. Open field, set card. Any answer from the set card? Is there any answer at all from the set card? He has 2 cards in his hand. Does Sea Archer has anything? Okay, he has nothing, and basically from what I remember, there is not much. Happys don't play much defensive in their hand, so this game is pretty much dead, I guess. And I mean, maybe there is some response from Sea Archer that would turn the tide. We will have to wait out. Okay, so exit someone. Okay, he's not giving interest. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for an Abyss Dweller just to give his monster a ego boost. No problem. So 2k7. Yep. There's no hand. There's nothing for Sea Archer to actually recover from. Okay. Okay. Alright. 1 point. Alright, so adds together is actually 5 points. Score is pretty tight. Okay. So let's see the next deck from Sea Archer is the next deck being able to turn the tide. I mean, he has already make up the potential loss that his team has given at the front. So hopefully he's able to maintain the stand, leading the points ahead, or else it's gonna be a very, you know, to win-lose situation right here. So yeah, okay. So let's see what will be the next deck. I mean, he can't actually repeat because he has won tremendously. You know, he has won a fantastic 4 rounds on his with his harpy. Yup. So we will have to see what will be the deck that will be used. Okay. So don't know the second one. Okay, so now we know his Koro is using his what they call this again. Yeah, level 4. Okay. Level 4 water exceeds. Alright. So next deck being used. Let's see what is the next deck being thrown. Alright. Oh Jesus! Mirror match, really? It's a mirror match. Okay, it's gonna be fun. Let's see who throw the Atlanteans first, pretty much. Who throws the Abyss Dweller first? Because most of them is sent to head will be destroyed. So yeah. So let's see who throws it first. Okay, so it's this is gonna be fun. Level water exits. Okay. Alright, so Deep Sea Diva. Okay, so Territory of the Sun, so Spirit Summons the heavy infantry. He's gonna start the loop first with this kind of thing. Alright. So water exits straight away off the bat. Exit summon to 1 Abyss Dweller, coming right up, Surf Cold. Alright, so setting a card, and mind you, look at his material. Yoo-hoo, infantry attempts to summon any level from his own. He's gonna whoops. He's gonna yeet it out here. He's gonna throw it out the way. So we have to see. But you start in the mirror match. If you start first with a strong opening Abyss Dweller, okay, Book of Moon. Throwing the Abyss Dweller set to face down defense position, so totally rendering the combo useless because he's gonna summon his Abyss Dweller and do the same shenanigans against Koro. I mean against yeah, I mean the Koro is gonna do the same shenanigans against Sea Archer. So same thing, Diva. X the same thing. X the same thing. Oh, X the same thing. He's gonna go for our go out the heavy infantry and then X6 to a Abyss Dweller, and maybe he got summoned to a later attack squad, I guess, because the attack count has been lost because there's no other fish seasonal aqua monster on the field right now. So he's definitely gonna go for Territory of the Shark, and he's gonna whoop-de-doo, repeat the same thing again. And mind you, Abyss Dweller defense is pretty small, so anything as long as it's more than like 1k for the Abyss Dweller, it's gonna go. It's gotta go. Yeah, it's definitely gotta go. So it's pretty crazy. Yeah. Okay. Come on, show me what you're gonna do. The same thing. Yup, definitely Abyss Dweller. Territory of the Shark. Activate. Change to level 4. Go for Abyss Dweller. Go ahead. Massive attack. No problemo. Alright. So definitely go for Abyss Dweller. So let's see what kind of response would that be. Wait a minute. He didn't do the normal summon? Okay. That's odd. Wait, let me just see whether that understand. Okay, opens Necro Valley. Wait a minute. Wait. Kurosuke didn't use his Atlantean Heavy Infantry's additional normal summon? Really? Okay, sure, I guess. He didn't use... Wait, let me think. Wait, when he used it... Wait a minute. He actually didn't use, actually. Yeah, maybe he didn't have any water monster in his hand. He actually didn't use his one. Kurosuke didn't use his additional normal summon. Or you can't use it. Let me just check whether did I check through this correctly. Yeah, it's the same step. Deep Sea Diva to the heavy infantry. Okay, maybe he didn't have a water monster in his hand. No, his now should be additional one water monster is with the same as Sea Archer, but okay, he didn't. Alright, I'm not gonna comment. Maybe he didn't have in his hand. So, alright, let's see what's next for on the bucket list for Sea Archer. How is he gonna deal with a Abyss Dweller with a 2k2 and I must emphasize there's a heavy infantry and there's access material, so any monster he attempts to summon or tries to summon, well, one of them definitely gotta go because he want to maintain his fuel advantage as much as possible. Fuel advantage is the essence of life. I mean, imagine the best opening when you open a Deep Sea Diva, then special summon a little heavy infantry, and then you normal summon additional heavy infantry. 2 infantry, 2 custom be destroyed, why not? So now I can presume that Sea Archer is considering situation because he knows, he places that before he knows the heavy infantry is there. Any monster there is gonna be a very severe situation. So yeah, what was the wait? Let me check whether is there any lag because, but right, his thinking phase is it really that long? Let me just check through. Okay, you may have to wait a while. We need to see what was the issue here. Is there a lag or something? Give us a minute. Give us a minute. Alright, our judge is actually checking through what was the situation on this main phase thing. Was it jammed there for apparent reason or was there any connectivity issue? So just give us a while they are checking. Okay, apparently there's a lag on my side. Let me just see. Let me see whether can I go in and watch again. Yeah, apparently it was my side that was lag out. Apparently, the judge actually told me, so we have to review the thing again. So let's see. So basically, I'll be skipping through what was done. But apparently, the first thing is pointed out is that when he attempted the first Deep Sea Diva to normal summon the special summon the Elvirgelion, changes the level for the Elvirgelion if it didn't do the additional normal summon synchro to Abyss Dweller. So for some reason, our dear Koro didn't do that. So maybe he didn't have a monster in his hand to do so. So same procedure, Deep Sea Diva. But he didn't do a normal summon for the heavy infantry. Just go for Tattoo of the Shark, go for Abyss Dweller. Okay, praying for my side is actually jam on my side to see. Okay, activate Necro Valley. Malphite destroy. Passes Archer, okay. And the heavy infantry actually destroys the Basalt Shark. Forbidden Lance, commit suicide and exchange. Okay, Deep Sea Diva again, special another of the later heavy infantry. Didn't do the additional normal summon. Maybe he's fearing the treacherous trap hole. Yep, Deuce passes a turn back to Sea Archer. Sea Archer. Battle phase 2k2 deals a damage straight off the bat and Koro wins the second round. Oh. Okay, wait, let me just check. Oh, okay, it's already the next one. Egg is next. Let's spectate the next one. Okay, so Koro won and Egg is next. Yeah, apparently it's my side that's lagging out. Okay. Okay, normal summons the heavy infantry. Let's see whether there's any response. Alright, so summons 2 heavy infantry. Okay, tell you just here going be a full blast material. With 2 heavy infantry in his monsters in his monster zone with a beast dweller. So 2 ammunitions, 2 monsters, not bad. Alright. Okay, he actually go for the hook woven dragon spider shark instead. Okay. So loses monsters. He didn't go for beast dweller. Oh, he want to decrease his monsters or his opponent monsters attack, because even if it's destroyed, the cybernetic fusion will still returns back to attack. So he doesn't see this. He doesn't see a point in it. Yeah, makes pretty good call. Pretty good call though. Yeah. Okay, let me just amend the name first. It's Act now. Okay, still on Koro's main phase. Let me just check on something. Okay, goes for better phase. Alright. Is the 3 cards going to answer any question? Okay, throws a drone in Mirror Force. His whole field is gonna get returned back. Oh yeah, it's gonna return back. Yup, totally lost the free advantage. Totally gone. The Johnny Mirror Force solves all the problems. Yup, totally lost it. Hell yeah. Alright, so now Egg has the advantage right now, because I mean, the thing is that look at this. 2. Oh, okay, so Egg doesn't have any monsters to summon and he just passes them back to Kuro. Okay. Alright. Alright, so let's see what kind of game will be shown, what will be the situation. Okay, so passes them back to Egg again, so both players did nothing. There's no monster on view, no extra damage done. Okay, so finally having a Cyber Dragon call to search for a Cyber Spectre, search for the cybernetic Cyberload fusion. Okay, which is why they didn't plan to play, they didn't use the Abyss Dweller because of the situation. Alright, so Cybernetic Overflow banishes the Cyber Dragon call and banishes the Cyber Dragon, destroy 2 cards. Oh, 2 Treacherous Triple. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so wipe the board clean. The board is clean. Cyberload fusion goes for double Combator Rampage Dragon, send any number of the machine type, 2 light machine types from the deck to deal multiple attacks. So it's definitely gonna send 2, definitely. Yup. he just sends the Cyber Dragon call, and Cyber Dragon goes for draw attack, goes for a 4-time attack, deals the damage, and knocks Kuro off. Alright. So we have to see what will be the second deck that our dear Kuro will be using. Okay, Act 1. Okay. Alright, just let me amend the score. So Act has 1 with his Cyber Dragon. Act has 1 with his Cyber Dragon. Bring the score up to 7. Pretty close match for both sides, very close. And Kuro lost 1. Alright. Okay, Kuro is now using Harpies. Alright, so Harpy Oracle throws a Swallow Nest. So first turn, okay. Okay, so such also the Happy Feather Rest. Alright. Activates the Elegant Egotist to actually special summon a Harpy monster, Happy Lady, which is the Happy Lady 1. Yeah, unfortunately get some Happy Lady, so. Oh yeah. Okay, goes for a Synchro Summoning, goes for the Cyber / Happy Lady. Then Feather Rest. He's gonna return 3. And at the end phase, you can still actually add the spell. So actually adds back the eco. You can either add back the Feather Rest or the. So add back the Egotist or Feather Rest. He has 2 options because there is the Happy Lady sister in the text itself. So you know he has the option to do so. Yep. So turn passes to Act with a strong Cyber / Happy Lady and a sack card. Yup, Cyber Dragon call. Straight off the bat, such as for the Cyberloop Fusion. Alright, setting a card, 2 cards in fact. Okay, it's very aggressive with 3 set cards. Okay, so pass the turn back to Kuro, so Kuro has to hang in strong. The match is pretty close at this point. The point is actually 6-7. So ClawClan has to back up with the final 2 players. Yep. Alright, let's see. Okay. So he's going for a Happy Channeler. Can actually search for additional special summon a Happy monster. I mostly actually prefer to go for a level 4 playstyle instead. Because some of them they actually summon the Happy Pet Dragon to go for a rank 7 exceeds to a Draco set. But this is not that style. Yeah, okay, so performing effect activates, searches for the spell that specifies the Happy Lady, that lists the Happy Lady's using its text, the Egotist. And because you control a level 5 monster, you can actually search a second search card with a different name from the first. So Hunting Ground. So he's gonna slowly pop the monster. Okay, battle phase. Synchro Shogun. Another Cyber / ability. Big Primo. Hunting Ground effect activates. Alright, it's gonna be fun. Okay, pops a card. Any response to the most right hand side card? Cybernet Overflow. So he's gonna remove away the Cyber Dragon Hall. But problem is, you need to understand the overflow can choose from the hand as well. So the changes are not much there. Yeah, so opens the finish chain again against the first Cyber Happy Lady. Opens Bukomon. Okay, to flip down the Cyber slash Happy Lady so that the effect tends to go through. Overflow effect activate, destroys a card. So when the overflow is destroyed, you can actually add a fusion card. Elegant Egotist effect activate actually to special summon another copy of the Happy Lady sister or Happy Lady. So Happy Lady 1, Hunting Ground effect pops another card. Definitely this one because the finishing is actually useless right now. And Flick summons the Cyber slash Happy Lady. So Battle Phase pretty much gonna suit the game against Egg. Hits one, 3k1 and bikes the dust. Okay, Kurosuke. Okay. Oh, that's pretty slick. Okay, Egg lost one. Next round, Spatic. So both are at their second deck. Yes. Okay, Ultimate Dragon. Sorry, Blue Eyes. So some Cyber Dragon actually switched to Blue Eyes against. So Blue Eyes versus Happy Lady. In the tier list, Blue Eyes was put as the first, but that was before the ban list, I think. Okay, so opens with the White Stone of Ancients and special on Blue Eyes. Okay. So it's opening in this format. Okay, Super summon the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon in defense. Alright. So it's a 3k defense. And okay, it's a pretty strong counter against Happy because you cannot actually special summon more than 2 Harpies. I mean, the moment you special summon 1 with a Happy, you special summon 1 with the Happy channeler and you synchro the second time, this means 2 special summon has been used. This means you cannot further develop multiple copies of Happy Ladies. Like you either use more Harpies but they'll be weaker than our Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, or special summon 1 Happy Cyber slash Happy Lady, and you can't do anything else because you have already wasted 2 special summons to do this engine. So we will have to see how will the game play out. Yeah, so we will have to take a look and observe the situation. Okay, so channeler. So first special summon. Okay, by discarding a Happy one, special summon a Happy monster. So he has one more special summon left, which definitely will either be the single summon or the multiple copy. After that, that's it. You can't special summon anymore because neither players. Wait, sorry. Wait, sorry. You can still do it. Sorry, I already misread. It's actually special summon 2 or more monsters at the same time. So you can still special summon because it's not at the same time. Wait, let me check. Is it correct? Because it's based on the card text. Sorry, my reading of the text is not that correct. Let me just, I repeat, you actually still can because it's special on 2 or more at the same time. So you can still special summon. Yes, correct. Sorry about it, I actually misread the card text effect. Apologies. This only stops any monster that special summon multiple at the same time, but you cannot actually do, in this kind of situation, it's still sealed. It doesn't really do much. Yep. Okay, so after I go for the Happy Feather Rest, to return 3 copies of the Happy monster to actually return back. Sorry, the Happy three Happy Ladies or 3 Happy Ladies, because most of them are treated as Happy Lady in the graveyard. They can actually draw a card. So goes for tie step bind to increase the attack. And now the thing is that our dear Happy Cyber Slash ability can actually destroy the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. So as Regenerate effect actually tag out to actually special summon the what is it called this again? Yes, any of the light dragon type single monster except for itself. So you actually choose to summon the Stardust Spark Dragon where it cannot be destroyed by Battle Pack for the first time. So definitely the effect of Happy Lady 1 can't actually destroy the Stardust Spark Dragon by battle, and it protects itself one time against the Cyber Slash Happy Lady. So it is pretty much a solid defensive wall. Okay, open Swallow's Nest, okay, to actually dodge. Okay, so special summon the Happy Oracle. Okay, so Star Spark Dragon protect itself. X first, that is actually Cyber Dragon. Yeah. Cyber Dragon, yes. Cyber Dragon. But unfortunately, this is the defensive wall for the one turn. Stardust Spike Dragon was actually destroyed at the end phase, so yeah. And the Stardust Spike actually, you know, defense itself pretty strong. Okay, White Stone Asian actually recovers the one Blue Eyes Red Dragon that is in the graveyard. So does he have two now? Yes, he has two because he has two Cyber Dragons and he is gonna go for a Yugo Shogun. He's gonna go for a fusion summon on his board right now. Straight off the bat. Okay, is he gonna go for it? Yep. Okay, let's hopefully, is he gonna go for triple Blue Eyes? Does he have 3 Blue Eyes or 2? Okay, 2. Wait a minute. He activated a spell. Okay, battle phase goes for Twin Burst, double attack. Pass a turn back to Koro. Alright, so does Koro have any, you know, answer towards the Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon? Because I mean, it can't be, you know, destroyed by battle, but you can still resolve a card effect. So, you know, we have to see how it goes. I mean, when it can't destroy a battle, when it attacks, it's only when it attacks then you can actually banish the monster. If it's being attacked, you can't actually use the thing. Okay, performing if it activates such as a spell that specifies a Happy Lady's sister. So now the thing is that, okay, second, we're not really sure, but Twin Burst is gonna be there for good, can't be destroyed by battle. They has to find a way to actually remove it without destroying it. So if any spells that's being used, he can actually bounce it back. Okay, goes for the Happy Feather Rest. And if you control a level 5 higher Happy monster, he can get to draw 2. And not just that, he returned 1 Cyber Slash Happy Lady, so technically he has he didn't confine that space so much. It's still 11 cards at the end of the day. So you can draw 2, bounces back the side Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. Right, so is he able to do another? Okay, Elegant Ecotist, no issues. Special summon the Happy Lady 1. Alright, increased attack. Tie step by, increase the attack 1k8 against the set card, 3k1 against the opponent. Pretty much simple as 1, 2, 3. The set card. Okay, it's the White Stone of the Ancients, and face will get a special summon a Blue Eyes monster on the field. And face Swallow Nest is not gonna give you a chance, he's gonna just yeet his way through and hit it one more time. Yup, no chance at all for the White Stone Ancients to actually activate. If it's gonna go for it, he's gonna just go for it. Happy Oracle, if I activate, goes for a hit. Done. No chance at all for our White Stone Ancient to use the effect at all. Okay, Koro wins 1 more and act loose. Okay. Nice one. Wait. Yeah, correct. I almost thought my math is wrong. Okay. Alright. So, no. Alright. Let us spectate this round. Let's go. So Kuro's second deck is his Happy. And we do not know what's Uno's first deck. Okay. Alright, so going pretty strong. Straight off the board, Harpies, Featherest. Synchro summoning straight away. No chill. Cyber Slash Happy Lady. That activate effect to gain the hand advantage back. Pretty solid, I must say. Pretty solid. So last player from Switcheroo, and our dear Kuro has 1 life left. So if Uno actually hits the shit out of Kuro, Potato will be seeing Uno on a stalemate of both sides having no losses at all, but Uno will not be able to do any repeat because he did win 1 round previously. Alright. So Uno, come on, show it. Is there any way for the counter against our Cyber Slash Happy Lady on field? So let's see how well the game be played out right here. Alright. For those who just tuned in, thank you. This is my name is Elvirgelion, and I'm actually the shoutcaster for today, broadcasting a match between Switcheroo and Clan Claw. Okay, so apparently Kuro didn't actually plan to go on a slot. Passes the turn to Uno, and Uno passes the turn back to Kuro. So apparently, from what we can observe, is that there is a chance that Uno is playing Destiny Draw. So having the 2k6 that deals the final nail in a coffin can actually trigger Destiny Draw's effect to go off. So he plans to not do anything until he is absolute sure that he can actually hit the nail in a coffin by dealing more than 4k at one shot. It's just a pass game on the first 2 games. Okay, I don't ask why. It is their strategy. We have no rights to actually comment. Alright, so really depends. Okay, is he fearing the Destiny Draw? Why are they passing the to each other? Why? Jesus, is this a pass game? No hand check trust. Yep, correct, definitely. Everyone's got no hand check trust. Alright, so he's gonna go straight over setting a card because of afraid of losing the hand size, so he's gonna take it slow. Both parties are now, there is a trap here, mind you, there is a trap, so it's more difficult. Should our dear Kuro be able to attack it out? Is he gonna throw caution to the wind and hit the damage? Or, you know, it can go either way, I guess. So yeah, maybe, perhaps. So you know, we're gonna take a look. So 3-bot passes turn by to Uno again. So okay, both players are just beating their time. Okay, Viking. Holy cow! Eggs of breakfast. It's gonna do it. Okay, nice. Alright, so totally yeets his own Fire King avatar, High Avatar Garunix, which will trigger on the next turn to destroy his Cyber Slash Happy Lady. So he has to seal the game quickly, or else it's gonna be a bit detrimental in this kind of situation. Maybe did he play Nephesis? I mean, if he did, it's a pity on all the spam and traps there. It's gonna be a huge hindrance. Okay, Garunix, High Avatar Garunix effect triggered. Special summon itself onto the field and capished destroys the board. It's gonna yeet the whole board. Okay, so the set card of the is actually Barong, and Barong effect can actually activate. Okay, so goes for a Happy Hunting Ground. Alright, he's gonna try to attempt to yeet the board. Okay, so Happy's Hunting Ground. Okay, we hit actually destroys the Viking Island so that you'll get rid of the unknown Garunix, not destroy the set card. Opens Book of Moon. Okay. So it targets the set Book of Moon. Alright, so it then targets the hunting the Fire King Island, which may potentially destroy the whole board. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so that's the onslaught of the Fire King, where you have no board, you can actually special summon a Fire Beast, Beast or Wing Beast to actually trigger the effect. So Avatar actually goes for straight for battle phase. Okay, so we do know what his set card is. That thing is gone. It's gonna really go for a high hit with the Avatar Duel Links, unless the 3 set card is something to counter the play. I mean, if it's a Swallow Nest, it actually works. Okay, Treacherous Trap Hole. Okay, so it destroys the 2 cards. Alright, his board is safe, but Avatar's effect will still trigger because it's being destroyed by card effect. So he can still special summon the one of his Wing Beast of his Royal Monster. So he's gonna go for Baron. Baron's still gonna destroy the set card. Okay, so he goes for Book of Moon. He actually wants to save his set monster apparently. Save his set ability 1. But Garunik's effect will still go through, so he's still gonna get a board wipe. So it's kind of yeah, correct. They actually, some of them actually waited for quite long, so the opportunity was lost, I guess, because they didn't know. I mean, apparently Koro didn't know what Uno is playing, so if he knew that he was playing Fire King, of course he could have reacted differently. But maybe he didn't know, that's why he was being cautious about it. I mean, it makes sense. At the very front of the game itself, he didn't know. I mean, his board was just empty, literally empty. So of course, Koro would tend to be more cautious towards the game, and maybe, yeah. So he is playing too cautiously on the cautious end, which kind of hinders his game. Yeah, maybe that's the way to say it, I guess. Yeah. So goes for battle phase. 2 set cards. Any answer? That's the thing. A real pain. We at that point in time we didn't know what was the deck. So of course Koro decides to be cautious, but apparently that cautious kind of flung back towards him, and maybe cost the game for him. Yeah. Okay, so Book of Moon. Apparently he has to find some way to actually recover from this situation. Okay, so he wants to take the 2k9 attack from the High Avatar Duel Links. Okay. Passes the turn back to Koro. Okay, sets another card and passes turn back to Uno. So Koro is actually in a very shaky situation right now, because if his 2 set cards is not able to answer the game, that's it. Fire King Island if it activates, destroy 1 monster in hand to add a Fire King monster. So it depends on what he wants to destroy. Okay, so it destroys another Duel Links and add a Baron. Okay, sure. Okay, so now the things are with a full board on the field in this kind of situation, Koro has to have a very good trap to change the game. Apparently he doesn't, so... Okay, so now we are down to the last 2 players. Okay. Okay, Koro lost. Potato. Alright, Koro lost. Uno won. Okay guys, the score is pretty tight, 8-8, so yep. So it's either you get it or you don't get it. Yep, let me check if the... sorry. Wait, did I miss out a score somewhere? Wait. Wait. Crap. Sorry. Alama. Sorry, I mistyped the score. My bad. It's not here. Sorry. Let us spectate first. I'll amend the score. Okay. Yeah. Yes, correct. My bad. Apologies. I actually amend the score wrongly. So it's supposed to be this way. Yep. Yep. Correct. 8-8. No issues. I got confused with the score somewhere. Alright. Okay, let's go for the next one. Okay, so last two player, Uno cannot have any repeats at all because there's 1-1. While Potato has the one time to do it if he actually loses. Of course, that is something that we wouldn't want. We would just sit in the silence and just take a look. Okay, so Potato is definitely playing the water exits, rank 4 water exits, definitely. Okay, water exits. Alright, so straight away on the very first turn, he actually saw our dear Uno actually summons the avatar. So the point is when it's actually destroyed, can actually revive a fire beast or wind beast in the graveyard, but unfortunately there's none. So it really depending on situation. Oh, thanks for telling me. Yep. Okay, heads up to the player. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yep, thank you. Yep. Alright, ass up. Alright, appreciate it. Okay, so straight away the same board. Torture the Sharks. So someone summons Atlantic and no one summons Deep Sea. And he didn't special someone level 2 lower Deep Sea or Sea Serpent. Okay, so straight off with the Abyss Dweller. Sets one card face down, 2 cards face down, so can go for battle phase, ramming 400 damage worth. Of course, Avatar effect will not trigger because it's actually not destroying sand. It's destroying graveyard, but there's no target in the graveyard in the first place. So he's just putting that as a bot. So now we have to see whether for Uno's case, does he have a situation to handle this? And you need to understand that, okay, for the effect of his dollar, he can actually use it on the opponent's standby phase to negate, if I remember, because it's activated on either player's turn. So it depends on how is he gonna respond. Of course, any graveyard effect activation, as long as a beast dollar hits the fray, detach, negate, that's it, done. You can't really do anything. But of course, it has to be on the next turn. The current turn, it won't be effective because the next turn will be the one. So you have to see whether if you able to negate the important ones, like maybe the Garunix and this. Yeah, that'll be the crucial one. Okay, so destroy one monster, definitely destroy the Garunix. And you get to search for 5k monster. So he's gonna set up his graveyard vigorously so that the Garunix on next turn, when it appears on the field, a Beast Dweller will be sent straight away to the graveyard due to his destruction. So you have to see. Okay, so Avatar. He's gonna go for the. Is that question? Is he going to? Yeah, he's definitely going for an invade. He's not going to, touch the board at the moment. Okay, Enphase does Potato has any response? Alright, for those who just tuning, my name is Elvirgelion and I'm your caster for today, hosting the match between ClawClan as well as the Switcheroo. Okay, what I see right now is Treasure Trap Hole and using the Forbidden Lens to actually protect. Okay, so now using the effect of the Avatar and Barrow effect activate, does he want to chain against the skill for the Enphase with a Beast Dweller? Okay, end phase. Garnish was destroyed. Passer turn back to Uno. It's a back the potato. So now, the standby phase, the effect of high avatar Garnish will activate, but at the draw phase is straight away trigger by banishing, by detaching the one of his materials, so that the graveyard effect at standby phase, especially Fire King, it will not trigger, and it will actually cause the whole games to fumble against him. Yep, so it is a crazy counter because you can use the effect at a draw phase, any phase. So at the draw phase by using Abyss Duality ability, Garunix will not revive. Yep, Garunix will not revive, and you know, that's it. So it's gonna be a very sticky situation for Uno. Definitely a sticky situation right here. Okay, so goes for the effect with the heavy infantry, destroy the monster, and standby phase, no monster trigger, Blast or Shark effect activate. So now the graveyard effect is sealed, targets itself, special somewhere silent anchor. Is it gonna go for assault? I mean 3k6, so it's a very huge number. Goes for another Abyss Dweller. Sets one card face down, battle phase. Jesus. Okay, Potato wins. Alright, Potato wins. Wait, so fast, next round? Okay. Uno loss. Okay. So if Uno lose one more, that's it. Game set. Okay, Vaso effect activate. Yeah, I'm just going for it. Okay, so he decided to be cautious because it's definitely not Viking, so it goes for the Hook Woven, Dragon Spider Shark, and okay, so then this is the second deck for Uno is actually the Thunder Dragons. Okay, first deck Fire King, second Thunder the looping effect activates, banishing the Dragon Duck. They actually banish additional one more monster. Okay, so both banish effect activate, Dragon Knight effect activates, and the Dragon effect also activates at the same time, and you can actually, when it's banished, you can add one Thunder Dragon monster for Dragon Town, and Dragon actually special summon one. So it's gonna build his board, but he has still no answer towards the Hook Woven Dragon Spider Shark at this point of time. I mean, he is building a strong board, but he needs to actually have the 2 level 6 to actually go for a strong offense against this. But looking at the 2 set cards, it's gonna be very tricky on how the game will actually be played out. Okay, so now go for the Dragon Hawk effect, discarding to special summon. So once he special summon, he can actually go for a decent rank 6, which may be a strong contender against the Spider Shark. But whether or not is it strong enough will actually depends on the situation. Alright, goes for the X6 to Constella. Mark 7 attempts to bounce his opponent's field. But he decides to go for Book of Moon, so basically you can't bounce anything, and Shark actually has the Spider Shark actually has the advantage right here. Sorry. Alright, so far the game has been ongoing for 2 hours. For now, for my time, is actually 11 p.m. So it's quite late. It's a Friday night, 11 p.m. Yeah. Alright, so hopefully this final match will give us a good show to see. Okay. Banishers go for a Thunder Dragon duel. But the problem is our dear Dragon Spider, upon declaring an attack, can actually detach to actually lose us 1,000 attack. So now if he attacks, it can use as well, and can still get rid of bot at the same time. So oh my god, this is gonna be a pretty tight situation from what I see. Alright, so let's see how Potato is gonna respond to this, because when we are taking a look at this situation, Potato just need to win one. He just need to win one and Uno will be out. But if Uno wins it, Potato has to find a way to come back. So let's see how Potato is going to respond to this. Alright, goes for a Deep Sea Diva. So it's going to special summon another set of a monster, and it's going to go for a rank 4. Territorial Sharks again, one more time. The skill has been used twice, so no more. Yep. Wait, no, yeah, twice per duel. Once per turn, twice per duel. Goes for Beast Dweller, should we sealing any potential graveyard effect, and he's gonna go for a hit. The thing is that if Uno has any Spear of Kuribo in his hand, he better use it, man. He better, because if it can't, the game will be pretty much tight, because it will lose 1,000 attack. So because 701k is 701k 400 2k1. I mean, he won't die if I do my math correctly. 1k5, 1k5, 1k6, 3k1. Yeah, he won't die if you were to take the damage, but he would still definitely lose the 1k. Okay, but don't forget that he still has the detached material to actually get rid of the to decrease the attack. So it's gonna be pretty tight. Inflicts 2k4. Order of looping effect actually activate. Selects aspect one of the banished monster. Okay, up next is he's gonna get rid of the Thunder Dragon duel. Okay, no. So treacherous treacherous trap hole. Treacherous trap hole. Jesus. Treacherous trap hole. Oh my god. A replay occurs because there's a loss of monster direct attack. Does he have a Spear of Kuribo? Absolutely no. Sadly. Right. Okay. Alright, guys, let me just give a final verdict of the score. Let me see where to correct. Yes. So ClawClan won Switcheroo with a very close margin. Very close margin of 2 points. Okay, so yep, so for now, very strong deck for the rank 4 x6. Pretty strong. Kind of suit the game on a lot of the games at the same time. So yeah. Alright, so for those who actually tune in to watch, thank you very much. And my name is Elvirgelion. Thanks for stopping by and supporting the Team Wars, and we'll catch you on the next game. Alright, so match result. Okay, ClawClan versus Switcheroo, 10-8. So it's a kind of a pretty crazy match that we are seeing right here. Yep. So thank you very much, and we will catch you on the following day, where it will be the next match for Shadow Game Links versus YGO Game Live on Saturday 9 AM EDT. And my name is Elvirgelion. I'm your caster for today. Thank you very much, and I will catch you on the next stream. Thank you.